Oh hi there, my name is Mr. CHURS, or just CHURS if you prefer, and welcome back to Factory Town. I haven't played this game for a little bit, and I'm sorry about that, but I was kind of like wondering what to do, and I figured it out. I know what we need to do. You listening? Real close? Need to make a main line. Need to make one of those real useful things. So what's a main line? I need to make it so everything that's going to the market, I just have a system in place for it. I just have this big long conveyor and everything's going to go straight into it and go straight to the market. We've already got one for our food. See? We've got a big main line going on here, but we need one for this one because at the moment everything's just going everywhere and it's a bit of a mess. So I'm going to do that, but to do that, you know, I think I'm going to need to do a bit of cleaning. So this is going to be it's going to be a mainline construction, but there's going to be a few bits of cleaning going on. So let's get started. First of all, this school, kind of useless to me, to be honest. It's kind of, oh, that needs blue coins. Well, that's a problem. We're moving this anyway, because currently this is getting in the way. So let's get started on that. We're going to make a whole system over here, all for just the school. And how to do that? That's a good question. I'm glad you asked. Nathan? You listening, Nathan? You got good ideas, alright? I want to hear more of it. So I'm going to get started over here and get this working. Okay, welcome back. So we've done a lot of work over here. We've got ourselves a grain mill that's making grain, that's making cattle field, which I haven't set up correctly, and I've just realized that, but that's okay. So that's going to be kind of like its own little contained loop. So this thing is producing leather. Why do I need leather? Good question. I'm glad you asked. Nathan, you've got them all today. Jeez, look at you go. So we're making leather so we can combine it with some paper to make books, and books are better at researching the paper is because paper does like, I don't know how I have a look at this. Paper is worth 1, right? Book is worth 10. So that's going to make it fast, which is kind of something we're going to need when we start hitting the big researchers, so we might as well set it up now. I'll just get this set up real quick. Hold on. There we kinda go. It looks a kinda gross, I'm sorry. But we're just gonna... Oh, that doesn't work! No! So now, what we have, if I can actually find the thing that to destroy the blocks, thank you. We have this, which is producing fertilizer and leather. Leather's used for the books, and fertilizer will be used for... Oh, thank you. Metallurgy, we'll talk about that later. That's a whole other kettle of fish. Actually, no, it's a whole other kettle of like iron and metal stuff. Sorry. Anyway, so this is gonna be trying to be as self-sufficient as possible, which is why I had to move that thing because it needs water, and I could have like a little minion, you know, just standing there and eternally gathering water, but it just seems a bit kind of gross. To be honest, I feel, you know, I wouldn't want to do that. Why would I? I don't wish that on my enemies. Get rid of that. And get another grabber, please. Grabber. This grabber will be leather. There we go. Everything's working fine. So now I need a one for over here as well. There we go. Now this will be making books, and books can go straight over into the school. And I also need to... Oh, there we go. I've got a whole bunch of new things. You know, we can just kind of work on things as we go, but let's start on some railways. And now, that should be going... It's still got a lot of paper stacked up, but once the books go through, which I'll have to zoom and see... Hello? Yeah, they're going through, I promise. It'll go a lot faster. So the input's 22 in the top right. Every time it gets a... Yeah, there we go. It went up. It went up. It's working. This system looks a bit gross, but I promise this is all just so the school works, okay? But it's good, because it means I don't have the school over here anymore, and then whatever is making... What is making paper? You no longer have to exist. Goodbye, and you can be freed from your earthly needs. We're going to be doing this for every single thing, because I'm sick of this system. It's gross. So, let's construct the main line in a completely different area. And it's gonna be over here. Damn, this is gonna take some work. First of all, I need this to be 3 wide, not 2 wide. So, we're gonna have to do some movements. Okay, so we've moved all the houses. Why I'm doing this? Well... There is a reason, I promise. I'm not really certain what the reason was anymore. I had it while I was like just lying in my fucking bed trying to go to sleep. I was like, I know what I can do. I'll make the path 3 wide, but I do have a good idea. And so I can put the conveyor right there in the middle. Which shouldn't be a huge issue. I can build paths around the conveyor as well to not cause problems with the wagons, but we're trying to remove all the wagons. Like these feckers coming from over there? Nah, too slow. I hate it. So, we're going to be doing something else. I'll need to build up this bridge as well, hold on. There we go, we've got a nice long bridge, which is not supported in the slightest. But that's fine, you know? You live and you learn. But while I'm at it, I'm going to make sure that the stone is actually going to the house rather than the market. It is. Is it going anywhere else? What are you doing? You're making... Oh, you're useless to me now. You can disappear. See ya. Because we've got our grain mill all set up over here. Remember last episode? Remember how nice that was? Yeah. It's that, but with a lot more cleaning. Yeah, jeez. Okay, so the next step here is we want some of the cloth to be going towards conveyors. But we also want some of the cloth to sell. Like, yeah, we got a lot of red coins, but I'll just have a look at the market real quick. No, sorry, the store. So cloth, right, sells for 3. But shirts, which you can make with cloth, sell for 8. That's like almost 3 times. 2 2/3. So that would be something that would be really worth our time. But to do that, we're going to have to convert, you know, I'm going to have to move all this stuff to somewhere else. Make a new lumber mill over here, which is fine because we have all this lumber here. So let's get that started. There we go. We don't even need conveyors for this one, just lumber. So lumber is going to be making planks, and planks we're going to need wood wheels. So we're going to make some wood wheels. What do we need for wood wheels? That's a good question. I'm glad you asked. Nathan! You're going to have to let the rest of the class answer some questions. God damn it, Nathan. What do we need for wood wheels? Just 2 planks. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. There we go. So that's making wood wheels. Now we're just going to need cloth. And so we're going to have to do some heavy work over here. But that's okay, because that's the strat, okay? That's what we're planning on doing. What we're going to do over here is just make ourselves a little barn, and the barn is going to keep the... Oh, that barn's in the wrong place. That barn's just going to keep all the conveyors in it, because that'll just make things a little easier. There we go. Yep. So now we just need a pathway from here to here. And you go straight in there when you get your cloth. Okay? Okay. Looking good. I kind of want to get rid of this barn here, but it's filled with so much cloth that I don't want to just waste all of it, so we're going to leave it alone for now. Ideally, I wouldn't have it, but we don't always get ideal, do we? Like fucking Nathan in the background. Stop putting your hand up, Nathan. There we go. Look at that main line. Now that looks exciting. Oh dear. That might be an issue. It's fine. The wagons are disappearing anyway. I think. Hopefully they do, otherwise this is going to be messy. If I still have to use wagons after this, after I do all this, it's going to be annoying. Here we go. So we've got a stonemason that's going to be making stone brick. That's going to be useful. It means we can also get rid of the other stone brick thing over here. I kind of don't want to, because that one's kind of neat, but I might keep it for now, just because I kind of need stone brick, but I will move it. Okay? Okay, everyone good with that? Simon, what do you think, Simon? Simon, get off your phone. Okay, this is the plan that I have. So, we need to... Oh. That's not very good. We've got problems with structures. I think I have a reasonably good idea of how to get this to work. I hope. Maybe. It's just going to be a little bit more complicated than I would have liked. But that's okay, you know. Sometimes life is a bit like that. Sometimes, not all the time, alright? Sometimes it's fine, sometimes everything works out perfectly. And sometimes it don't, and that's fine, you gotta roll with them punches. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to split off most of this entrance. Right, I won't open that right yet. And then we're going to have a splitter, and parts of it will go in here. I think, like this. And the other part of it, which I will split. Not really certain how the splitter works. Give me a second to figure out how the splitter's going to work. Goodbye, wagon. Oh, thanks, railways. Goodbye, wagons. I don't know where the other one is. I've lost it. There he is! Die. You won't be needed anymore, I hope. And if it is needed, I'm a little bit screwed. Not hugely, just a little bit, okay? Now, is this gonna work the way that I hope? Yes, it does! That's fantastic. Alright, so now the cloth that's coming out of here, half of it's going to make cloth things, and the other half is going to make shirts. So one of them is going to be cloth conveyors, and the other one is going to make, look, you see little shirts? Isn't that nice? Little shirts? Everything's looking pretty funky. We're getting our main line. I've just realized I need stone brick for the cloth conveyors. Oops. This is actually a good time to show you what you can do with ramps and stuff. So you don't need things to always enter at the same level. I've made a little ramp here, and what we're gonna try and do with that ramp is try and get it so the conveyors enter this thing, which shouldn't be the hardest thing in the world to achieve, but then again, sometimes things turn out to be a little bit harder. We'll find out. So I can go up like that. And then, how do I get this to work with me? kinda nothing like that. Yeah, we need more structural blocks, I think. Will this work? Yes. So, here we go. I know things look a little bit messy, but you know, different tiered of things is fine. There we go, and then here's our conveyor. And now we just need that splitter that I was using before. Let's see if this works. And if it does, you're gonna have to call me a genius and leave me a thumb on this video. And if it doesn't work... I don't have to answer. It worked. See? We now have one thing in there. We're gonna have to up the stone production over here, but that's fine. We'll get this going a bit faster and get a couple more workers on this stone. Yeah, there we go. So now I could actually make this faster still. If I really don't care about them. I don't care about them. Okay, so that might be a little bit faster. They've got to shoot now. Which could be faster. I'm not really entirely certain. But I mean, as long as this is filling up, it's kind of fine. We'll get another guy actually here. Can you just do this? You're just standing there. You're not helpful. Get to work. You can't hide in the rocks to get away from me. I am your overlord. God damn it. Grab rock. Put it in here. You suck. You're dead now. Oh well, it could be a little bit faster, but it's not, so that's okay. I don't have a huge necessity for cloth. I mean, I've already built the main line. I don't really need much else, okay? So now, the last thing to do is just to clean up some of the stuff over here. You don't need to exist. You don't need to exist. You don't need to exist. Neither do you, or you, or you, or you, or you. Where are you going? Why are you doing this? There we go. So now the stonemason is just going to be putting straight into the big base rather than all this like messing around. I wish this one went. Oh, I don't need this anymore. Well, this is going to make things a bit easier too. Man, I'm destroying a lot of stuff today. Oopsies. That's fine. Don't need this. Excuse me, you're getting in the way. There we go. And now the chute can be a bit better as well, which is nice. These little guys keep getting in the way of me. There we go. Now it's easier for you. Do you feel happy? Do you feel what are you doing? Why do I have these people who exist? Honestly. Just get to work. What are you doing? It's not cooking the fish because... Oh, there we go. That's working fine. It's just that the coal was not there. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know. You're dead now. You're dead to me. So there we go. That is basically everything I think I need to do. Everything looks very barren over here. Oh, jeez. My bad. But, you know, we just didn't need it, okay? We just did not need it. And now, everything should be a little bit more automated. I should have turned this on as well. Whoopsies. That's okay. We'll get through to all that at some later point. So, yeah. Here is our new main line. Isn't that exciting? We've got a lot of systems going on over here. I may have made this a little bit compact, but I'm kind of hoping that maybe it'll be a problem later, and then I'll deal with it, okay? So yeah, that's all I've got for you for now. Thanks very much for watching, and I will leave you to it. If you liked this, can I have a new thumb? Because, right, so I cut my thumb. Cut my thumb. It stopped bleeding, so that's something. But yeah, I might need a new left thumb. Damn onions. They get you every time. If it's not by crying, it's by chopping your fingers off. But I will see you, hopefully, in the next video. And I'm gonna go look at my thumb. Make sure it's not bleeding again, huh?